tilt up a little bit?
His hair is blending into the background.
It's because she's really light.
It's driving me crazy.
Floor manager, tell Rocco that when we start, like, turn his body towards the camera, just face the camera completely. And then when, like, he starts talking to the guests, then he can turn back the way he wants to. Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Alright, quiet on set. Roll tape, confirm speed. Take bars and tone. Drop tone, take slate. Take black counting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Bring up theme music and CG.
3, 2, 1.
Fade out theme music and CG. Mic and cue.
Yeah! Howdy y'all, welcome to Country Days. I'm your host Barnaby Jones, and today we're going to be talking about the rise in country music in the Long Island area. Today I have my guests with me, Dirty Dan, Ratchet Rachel. How y'all doing today?
Very good.
Very good, wonderful, wonderful. So let's talk about it. Have you seen a rise, or you know what, let me backtrack a little bit. Are you fans of country music? No, not at all. Not a big deal to me.
Camera
It's
shift, can
country
you zoom
music.
into
I mean, it's
Rachel?
a dude taking a guitar, going on stage, stringing on his banjo, you know. So let me
Tilt
ask,
up
are you
a little?
confused? Yes, I'm very confused. Are you confused? Not at all.
Take
All
one.
right,
Okay, that's good, thanks.
Okay. Well, I can't see. How about you,
Take two.
Rachel?
I actually like country music. I like to. I smoked a lot, which is probably my favorite one.
Okay. All right, I guess I'll
Take
consider
one.
that some. We can talk about it. But let me ask you something. In the Long Island area, because that's where you both reside right now, have you seen a rise in country music? Do you see it? Do you hear it? What's the deal?
Honestly,
Take
anywhere.
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Maybe on the radio once a day on some country station, but besides that, nowhere. We'll see a concert that much.
Well, actually, I see it everywhere. I mean, since
Cam
I'm
three,
such a
can we get a
huge country
two-shot?
fan, it's all I see, and I actually see a lot of
That's
people
good right
who
there.
really do like it.
Really?
Camera can write just a little bit.
So let me ask you then, Rachel, because he likes to not understand what we're talking about.
Zoom in a
What do you
little.
think is the reason why it's become so popular?
Well, I would say
Take two.
because it's upbeat, it's positive, and it relates the types of things that they sing about relate to a
Take
lot of
three.
different people.
Ooh, gets me going. Just
Yeah.
thinking about it. Of course it's upbeat. That's why I love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let me ask
Camera
you
2,
something.
can you give us a 2-shot?
You know, Dan, you said you're not really a big
And
fan
cam
of the
three,
country
do a
music. Why
close-up
is
of
that?
Daniel.
What is it that she said it's upbeat?
Yeah.
What's the deal with you?
Upbeat.
Take three.
There's nothing upbeat about it. It's upbeat to me. Is EDM music. That kind of music, chord music. That's upbeat. A band
Take two.
that's just strumming along the guitar is not upbeat.
Hey, brother.
Take one.
You understand that? That's an EDM song.
No, but it's just not my taste. I'm a very complex person.
All right, well, let me ask you this, Rachel.
Take
What do you
one.
think of the three most
Camera
talked
two,
about
zoom into
topics
Rachel really
in a
quick.
country song?
Thank you.
What do you notice?
Well, I would say that the instrumental
Take
part
two.
is focused a lot, but it's usually upbeat and pretty fast paced.
Camera 3, can you give us the over the shoulder?
Are definitely a big one, and then also the
Very good.
performance, the way
Zoom in
it's
just a
live,
little.
the energy
Okay,
on
awesome.
stage.
Take three.
It's usually very positive.
All right, well,
Take
let me
one.
ask you something. You know, in June, we have a big festival coming up. It's going to be one Howtown, Big Dog.
Wrap it up
Shindig.
after this question.
All right, it's going to be at Hunter Mountain. It's going to be wonderful. Are you going to be attending it?
I know what Sandy
Take
Cheeks
three.
records.
Camera
Six,
two,
and that's
zoom in
it,
to
you're on
Daniel.
after that?
Nah, I probably wouldn't go.
Well, while you're saying I'm watching Sandy Cheeks, I'm going to be there. I'm excited. I'm so thrilled. It's been on my
Cam two,
calendar
go to
all year,
Rachel.
and I just cannot wait.
That's why I love you, Rachel. Thank you so much for being on the show
take
today.
one.
All right, I'm going to hope to see you
Center
there. You, I
Rocco.
don't know what. You better go see a psych ward or something. Anyway, that's all we got time for today on Country Days. I'm your host, Barnaby Jones. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Yeah!
Bring up theme music and CG. Fade theme and CG. Fade to black. Stop.
Okay, we're done.
Good job,
Good
guys.
job, guys.
Excellent, excellent. All around excellent.
That was so perfect. The country music. I did not.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Nelson Smith. Hello, I'm Nelson Smith, and welcome to Shocking News. Today we're talking about the recent missing airline flight in Malaysia, Flight 370. About 239 passengers were lost in this flight, and we're talking about what are the possibilities of what might have happened to that flight. Today I welcome our guests. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
So, what do you think caused this? Do you think it was just a crash, or something more supernatural, like a black hole, or?
I personally think they went through a black hole.
Really?
I thought it was a crash. You thought it was just a crash?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I mean, from what we've learned so far about like mysterious places such as the Bermuda Triangle, I feel like they probably went through some time warp or something like that, and they just magically.
This isn't Gulliver's Travels.
Oh wow, really? Okay.
We should respect her opinion, and I think
You should.
you should give her an opportunity to say how she feels about this. I mean, what do you think? You think it was just a crash and that's it? They can't find anything?
Like you heard about them crashing to the Hudson a few years back, and 9/11. It could be like a terrorist attack, or
Right.
yeah.
So you think the plane might even have not crashed because somebody could have stolen it?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, then, how do you guys feel for the families of the people that were on that plane? Let's take a step back for what happened, and let's look at the repercussions.
I feel like the family members are they're in a lot of grief right now. Well, yeah, they are, and I feel really bad because I feel like what's worse about it is that they didn't know. They didn't know what really happened, and it's not like, hey, they got into a plane, a crash, or they went into some like time warp or whatnot, and we all don't know what really happened. I could say my opinion, she could say hers, but
There's
it's
no
all
real
about the fact.
closure.
Yeah, there's
Right.
no closure to it.
I feel bad about all. I agree actually, because I feel bad about all the parachuters. They didn't really sign up for this. They were just going on a plane to maybe go on vacation or something. So, like, they didn't really sign up for this. It might be an accident. It might be, who knows what it was.
It's really heartbreaking, and it's unfortunate that we don't know what happened. But thank you for coming on the show today, guys. It's been great. It's good that we get these questions out there to the people. I'm Nelson Smith, and well, thank you for joining us on the show.